Radhe Radhe everybody, please subscribe to our channel down there, hit the bell icon for notifications, and if you already subscribed, share with your friends, like, comment, that would be awesome. Thanks so much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we'll continue on our Vilapa-kusumanjali discussion. Today we're reading from verse 24, starting from verse 24. Subhaga mrigama dhana kandra subham subhatte tilakam iha lalate devi modhad vidaya ma shrina gushrina charcham arpayitva chagatre stana yugamapi gandaischtritam kim karishye. In this verse, Raghunath Das Goswami prays, O Srimati Radhika, O Devi, when will I blissfully place beautiful musk tilak on your forehead, which is as splendid as the full moon? When will I place glistening kumkum on your limbs and wonderful pictures and designs in different fragrant colors on your breasts? So, Prabhuji and Gurudev comment on this verse. We heard the other day about how when they bathe Srimati Radhika, there's three kinds of her baths: Karunyamrita Snan, Tarunyamrita Snan, and Lavanyamrita Snan. Karunyamrita Snan means in the morning she bathes in the nectar of her compassion. Tarunyamrita Snan is next. She bathes in the beauty of fresh youth. And Lavanyamrita Snan is her third bath in the day, which is in the nectar bath of divine splendor and beauty, Lavanya. After her bath, then they decorate her. And they put all these different signs and ornaments, and then different cloth, necklaces, garlands. So all of these have different significance. And so we hear these significances from our Guru Varga. So in this verse, first he prays, let me put tilak on you. So if we don't wear tilak ourselves, we should think how unfortunate it is. Even Srimati Radhika is daily putting on tilak. The Manjaris themselves are daily putting on tilak on the forehead of Srimati Radhika. So this tilak is very important. It is said, the tilak signifies where we are offered, or where we have offered ourselves. The body is like a temple, and that's why we take care of the body, cleanse the body, and decorate the body, not for our own gratification or happiness, but as keeping it clean and fit in service. So this is our understanding, that this body is a temple. So every day I serve my body only so that it can be used properly in the service of Sri Krishna. So the gopis and manjaris, they themselves take care of their bodies, but they're not just thinking, I'll just take care of my bodies. They want to serve Srimati Radhika. And so they bathe Srimati Radhika, and then they also put on her tilak. So in a temple, if the body is the temple, then all these different, just like in a temple, we put different symbols. Like when we start the kitchen, we give swastikas, which are auspiciousness personified, and we give different tilak symbols, different grains and articles, and kumkum are used, different yagyas are done. But the tilak is like the flag on the temple. So on the top of the temple you have a flag, and this shows, this is the sign of the victory of Sri Hari. So the tilak is also showing, it's like the flag on your body. Who are you loyal to? So we see in all the different sampradayas in India, people have different kinds of tilak. So some people have tilak with 3 lines, horizontal, and this symbolizes impersonalism. But the tilak that is vertical in 2 lines, with the space in the middle clean, this is the Vaishnav symbol, which shows devotion to the Supreme Lord, and it's a transcendent symbol, showing that we are going upwards. Horizontal is like, okay, we're just staying in this material plane, or we believe in Mayavad. But this vertical tilak is showing that we're taking shelter of the descending process of mercy, and then when their hands of mercy come down, they will lift us up out of samsara. So this is tilak showing that. Our tilak represents Vrindavan. Some sampradayas, they understand the tilak to be Brahma, Mahesh, and Vishnu in the middle. The empty space is for Vishnu, so it's like a temple. The walls, one line is one wall, and then the other wall, and then the middle is for Vishnu. But as we understand, these two lines represent Radha Krishna and the place where we serve them in the middle. And then the leaf on the bottom, this is Vrindavan. The leaf represents a Tulasi leaf. And Tulasi Devi is the expansion of Brinda Devi. And Brinda Devi is the goddess of Vrindavan, the forest where Krishna performs his loving pastimes. So this is the tilak symbol. Radha Krishna, they only wear this upper part. So they don't have this tulsi leaf. So first he's praying, let me put the tilak on your forehead. So this tilak is very important. Every day we wear tilak. When Mahaprabhu was teaching the boys in Navadvip who would come, every day he was teaching them. So sometimes some boys would come and they didn't have tilak on. And so Mahaprabhu would say, you go home first, put on tilak, and then come for class. Otherwise, if you're not wearing tilak, no, you had tilak this morning, I think probably no. If you're not, sometimes in the hot weather the tilak comes off. So we wear it 2-3 times if we have to. But Mahaprabhu would say, if you don't have tilak on, then you won't get the benefit of class. So better go back and put on tilak. Generally it means if you don't have tilak, you haven't chanted your mantras and everything. Because after you bathe, the last thing you do is you put on your tilak. This is putting the flag on the top of the temple. So if your body is a temple of God, then you have to put the flag on the top showing the Lord's supremacy. So first they offer the tilak. Then they pray, then they put this reddish kumkum on Srimati Radhika's limbs, and this is also is very cooling. And after that, they draw all these different designs. You can see like girls who are going to be married, they will draw many different designs on their hands, their arms. So Das Goswami here is praying that when can I draw these designs on your chest? So this is only possible for the Manjaris. This is not going to be done by anyone who is in a male form. That's why we understand Raghunath Das Goswami is internally absorbed as Rati Manjari. He is not in his absorption as Raghunath Das Goswami. He does not have any male Purush Bhav. He doesn't have any of that enjoying mood. He is only in the mood of being the maidservant of Srimati Radhika. So then we'll go to verse 25. Sindhura Reka Simanta Devi Ratna Shalakaya Mayaya Kalpita Kim Te Shalakam Shopayishyati. So in this verse, Das Goswami prays, Sindhura Reka Shimante. Shimante means the part in your hair. In India, generally the ladies will wear their hair parted on either side, and in the middle, they'll give the Sindur Reka. Sindur means, Reka is a line, and Sindur is the reddish powder that the ladies put in the part of their hair to signify that they have a fixed relationship. They're chaste, married ladies. So Das Goswami prays, when will I place this red sindur? So this is given after the tilak. After the tilak and the kumkum. So he uses a special jeweled stick with a little spout to give this. It's inside this golden little stick, there's many small, beautiful jewels and gems, diamonds, sapphires, rubies. So he places that on Srimati Radhika. So when Krishna sees the sindur on Radhika's part of her hair, he becomes very blissful. So people may think, why is Krishna very happy to see the sindur? Because ordinary people would think that this is showing Radhika is married to Abhimanyu. Because she was not married to Krishna, she was married to Abhimanyu. Generally, people who don't understand Rasa Siddhanta, they think, oh, Krishna is playing and dancing with the wives of many other men. This is very inappropriate. We should not hear about Ras Leela. This is not proper. Some people even say there are two Krishnas. One Krishna who is a prankster in Braj, and one Krishna who was the noble Kshatriya and the giver of the Bhagavad Gita. But we understand that actually there's only one Krishna, and his pastimes in Braj are superior to the pastimes outside Braj. So people who think, oh, these pastimes in Braj are not so good, Krishna is dancing with many girls who weren't married to him, and outside Krishna was good, he was teaching about Dharma, and maybe that's a different Krishna. This is bogus. In reality, the Krishna in Braj is supreme, and he is showing us the ultimate path to our salvation and relationship with him. So we understand that actually, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada said that there's only one husband of all living entities, and that is Sri Krishna. So husband doesn't mean like enjoyer. Husband means that person who is our protector and maintainer. In Sanskrit, husband means pati, and pati means palan karta, that person who maintains and protects. So the fourth limb of surrender is gopitve varanang tata, that we accept Krishna as our maintainer and guardian. That means we accept Krishna as our pati, our husband. Just like we see, if someone wants to become like a chaste nun in Christianity, then they accept themselves to be the bride of Christ. Doesn't mean that they are enjoying with Christ. It means that they have surrendered and offered everything into that relationship with their topmost ideal and with Jesus in this case. So for us, it means when we accept Krishna as our pranpati, our husband or our beloved, it does not mean we have this direct Swakiya relationship with him. We don't even have a direct relationship like the Sakis and Radhika. But still, Krishna is our pati. That's why in Katyani Vrat we play, Patim me kurute namaha. Make Krishna my pati. And this pati means I accept him as my protector and maintainer, and I completely surrender unto him. In the Katyani Vrat, we also pray, Patim me kurute namaha, means Nanda Gopa, O son of Nanda Nandan, please make Radhika my pranpati. But when we say, Katyani Mahamaya Mahayogini Adishwari Nanda Gopa Sutam Devi Patim me kurute namaha. Nanda Gopa Suta means the son of Nanda Nandan. O Nanda Nandan, please make Devi Shrimati Radhika my pati, my protector, supporter, maintainer, and everything. So those who are more inclined to Shrimati Radhika, who are Radha Paksha, they will pray like this, Radhika is my pati. So it means she is my source of maintenance, she is my life and soul, my guardian, everything to me. So when Krishna sees the Sindur Rekha in Radhika's hair, he does not think, oh, it is showing she is Abhimanyu's. He knows Radhika is showing that she is only devoted to me. Prabhuji gives the example that, for example, if a girl is very attracted to a boy and she wants to marry him, and her parents arrange it and ask the other family and ask the boy, but the family does not accept her, then she'll become very sad and depressed. But if they accept, then she'll be overjoyed, and then she'll first put the sindur in her hair, in her part of her hair. And so this is showing her blissfulness at the state of being accepted into a relationship with her beloved. So when Krishna sees this, he knows that the gopis are showing their devotion and relationship with him. Krishna sometimes tries to trick the gopis and say, look, I don't have relationship with any of you. And it's true that in Braj, everything is parakiya, indirect. In Braj, the line of their prem is not straight. It is very crooked, like the Jamuna, flowing with many different bends. So their love is not swakiya, direct relationship between wife and husband. So this sindura, the gopis can wear this without anyone becoming suspicious, because they're all married to different gopas, different cowherd boys. But really, we know that all those cowherd boys are actually only Krishna. That when Brahma stole the calves, then for 1 year, Krishna assumed the forms of all those cowherd boys, and during that year, all the girls were married to all the cowherd boys, so they were none other than the forms of Krishna. All those girls had prayed for a long time, let Krishna be my husband. But Krishna knew that in Braj, if they really want to be happy, then they have to have a relationship with me through Parakiya Ras. Because I cannot marry 10 million gopis. In Dwarka, he married 16,000 queens. But then they had sons and daughters, and their relationship was diluted. It said, if like a man and woman have a relationship, when a child comes, then their attraction separates somewhat for the child. When they're just together, even before marriage, when they have love for each other, then that love is the strongest. But afterwards, children, relatives, you start to become divided. So in Braj, Parakiya Ras means there's no division. The gopis don't have children. Radhika, many people call Radhika Mother Radhika. But Gurudev was against this. He's saying, don't call Radhika mother. She is not our mother. Lakshmi, Rukmini, they may be called mother. But Radhika is Kumari. She's a maiden girl. She's not even teenage. She looks like she's 16, but really she's like Kishori, very young. She's like Kishori, 16, but she has no children. Lalita Vishaka, they never have children. They're eternally Kishoris. Because that way there's no distraction. They're only one pointedly centered on Krishna. They may sometimes care for the children of their elder sisters or the other gopis, but the gopis themselves, who are in Krishna's like beloveds, they don't have children. So they have this sindur showing that they are related just to Krishna. When the gopis came to Krishna at the time of Ras Lila, then Krishna told them, go home, serve your husbands. But then they said, actually, the rule of scripture is that a guru who is giving you good instructions, you should first serve the guru. So Krishna, you are giving us this instruction to go home, we accept that, but first we'll serve you. But then when he again pressed them, they said, look, Krishna, actually you are the husband of us all, meaning you are our pati, you are our one and only beloved. All these other relationships are external and temporary. So we will serve you. So therefore, when Radhika is wearing this sindur signifies her relationship with Krishna. Therefore, seeing it, Krishna is very happy. And without this, Radhika does not feel her Shringar is complete. So therefore, they give this sindur rekha. So then, we'll go to the next verse. Verse 26. Hanta Devi tilakasya samastad bindavorun sugandhi rasena Krishna madaka mahosadi mukya dhira hastam ihakim pallakalipyai. O Shrimati Radhika, when with a steady hand will I artistically decorate you with the aromatic red tilak dots that are the most powerful aphrodisiac to the maddened Krishna. So these are the gopi dots that we see. The gopis will wear many beautiful small dots around their eyes and on their cheeks. Sometimes we'll paint Radha and Krishna with these small little dots. So these attract Krishna, who is the all-attractive. Even though Krishna attracts everyone, he is attracted to Shrimati Radhika. Even though he bewilders everyone, he is bewildered by Shrimati Radhika. So how do they design these gopi dots? They collect the juices of different flowers. So some blue flowers will have blue juice. They will take them and then take the juice from them and then maybe mix some different mineral substance and they'll use this to paint them. So in this way, they'll paint Shrimati Radhika. So the Manjaris, they feel the most bliss actually when they are serving Shrimati Radhika. More than, generally we feel happiness when we are serving our body, feeding our body, or when we are with our friends and family. But their only nourishment is from serving Shrimati Radhika. And when they serve her, they feel complete satisfaction and fulfillment. So, Krishna is like a maddened elephant. This ties into the next verse. We're going to read this next verse also. Verse 27. They tie together. Okay? Verse 27. We're going to go through a bit more quickly now. Gostendra putra marachitra karindra raja bandaya pushpa dhanusha kila bandarajo kim karnayostava varoru varavatangsa jugmena bhushanam aham sukita karishye. O beautiful Shrimati Radhika, when will I happily decorate your ears with beautiful earrings, which are Cupid's 2 ropes for binding the heart of the regal, mad elephant, who is the prince of Braj. So this verse ties into the previous verse. The previous verse says that when they give these little dots to Shrimati Radhika, then this attracts Krishna, like an aphrodisiac. So Krishna cannot stay away. At that time he comes and he thinks, I must have Shrimati Radhika's darshan. But then the gopis think, how will I keep Krishna with us? He is very restless. On one hand he's saying he's like a maddened elephant. In a maddened elephant cub. An older elephant may have some control, but a mad elephant cub. So it's described that Krishna, sometimes to enhance the flavor of the rasa with Radhika, then he'll go to the Kunja Candravali at Sakistali. So it's described in verse 25, at that time when they give Sendura Rekha, they're doing this Shringar of Radhika. At that time, Krishna went to Sakistali and he was meeting with Candravali. So then Lalita sent Rupa Manjari, go and find Krishna and bring him back by hook or crook. So Rupa Manjari is very clever. She knew that, oh, if Krishna is not here, he must be with Candravali. So she immediately went to Sakistali, or he must be held up in some other ras. So she went to Sakistali, but she knows that Krishna cannot really be happy unless he is with my Radhika. So she entered Sakistali, and all the other Shama Saki, Padma, Shaibya, and Candravali, they all looked suspiciously at Rupa because they know she is from the other party. They are Vipaksha to Radhika. So then Rupa told Krishna, oh Krishna, oh Krishna. She came running actually. Once she got close to that area, they have many spies also. In Sakistali, it means that's Candravali's area. So that whole area is Candravali's party. And so as you enter that area, they have many different spies. They'll have gopis in the trees on lookout. So they knew that Rupa is coming. So already from a distance, she began running so that they wouldn't be in disbelief. So she ran through that way and entered in the kunj, sweating. And she said, oh, panting, oh Krishna, oh no, oh no, oh no. There's a great demon who came into Braj. Please come quick, only you can save us. There's a great fire demon. Please come. Before there was the Davanal, forest fire with the cowherd boys. And then there was another forest fire when after you subdued Kaliya. Now there's another forest fire. And she was panting. Please quickly come and save us. So then Krishna played along. He knew that actually what is this demon? This demon is none other than the fire of Radhika's separation. So Rupa was saying, you have to come and quickly kill this demon, otherwise everyone will perish. Meaning Srimati Radhika and all her manjaris will perish in separation. So then Krishna smiled and said, oh Candravali, what can I do? Duty calls. Oh Candravali, please just wait a few moments. Let me go with Rupa and destroy this demon, and then quickly I'll come back. So at that time, Krishna leaves with Rupa Manjari. And Shaiba and Padma, they look at each other and say, oh, they know that certainly Rupa is trying to trick them. But Candravali's side is Dakshin Bhav. Dakshin Bhav means their mood is more submissive. So you could never do a trick like that with Radha and the Sakis. Because the Radha and the Sakis, they are Vamya Bhav, very bold and strong. But Candravali is very simple and she doesn't like to challenge. Candravali has the mood, Tadiya mood, I am yours, Krishna. But Radhika has the mood, Madhya, you are mine, Krishna. So Krishna cannot trick Radhika. He is her property. But Candravali, everyone offers themselves to her. The queens, they have this mood, Tadiya mood, I am yours. This mood is good, but it's not as good as the mood of Madhya, which is you are mine. So Krishna leaves with Rupa Manjari and he goes to the kunj where Radhika is having her shringar. So at that time, she has just finished his sindur rekha and the tilak and the different designs. She is wearing her blouse and her sari and anchal. So at that time, Krishna is described to be, at that time Raghunath describes him to be like a mad elephant cub. Because she said, okay, now we have brought Krishna and we have attracted him by the gopi dots. That seeing these dots on Srimati Radhika's forehead, he is very attracted. But he is so restless that they think perhaps he will again quickly leave and run away. So therefore, Raghunath says, I will give you these earrings that are like chakras. Like in a battle, there are different military phalanxes, like chakra vyuhas. And once the enemy enters within those, you cannot escape. So in the battle of Prem, the battle of divine love, when Krishna comes into the kunj, the vyuha, then they have to keep him there. So therefore they give these chakra vyuha earrings to Radhika, these circular earrings that are like ropes to bind the mad elephant of Krishna and keep him with Srimati Radhika. So we hear up to this point today. Tomorrow we will go forward. Vancha kalpatarubhasya kripa sindhu vyavasa pritanang pavnebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.